to Yardy TV on a Wednesday evening where you know say we try to deal with the topic where other YouTubers are afraid to speak about. Today we are going to talk about what going on in a parliament here right now. We don't like what going on in a parliament. It seems like the opposition and the PMP are dodging. Yeah, man. It seems like the opposition and the PMP are dodge way because we have seen for the past three parliamentary sessions the topic where we the people I expect the Parliament of Jamaica to deal with. We not hear it deal with. We not hear it sort out. Yes. So we wonder if it's a planting. Anyhow, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And especially spread this one here because we want to know and understand say what are we going through now? What are we going through right now in Garden House? It seems like the opposition and the PMP them hug up. I want going in a parliament you know. Eh? Since the revelation of what going up at UHII, where both, yes, both the ruling GLP members of the ruling GLP, yes, a member of the PMP, yes, them name a call up in this UE procurement scandal whereby the public need to know what is going on at the UHII. And we find out say for the past three parliamentary session, the Jamaica Labour Party I put cross a lot of motion in the house. I must say that, because I would be a hypocrite if I don't say that. The Jamaica Labour Party is putting a lot of motion. Yes, only for shenanigans. All of a sudden, and we can't say Christopher Tufton come forward for the PMP question what go on in this you thing here. But people, before we go into that, I want you to listen. Listen to this comment. And I notice, say, all the while Darrell Vaz always come with certain quote. Yes, Darrell Vaz always come with certain quote. It's like him a insinuate to the Jamaican public say, you can't go and ackle on yourself out there. And you no know say, after no see we behave bad against one another in a garden house, after we left out there, we meet up at one another house and we sip champagne and eat caviar. Yes, and that a go on right here now in a Jamaica. The parliamentarian them hug up. And I like one time, and I like one time when it seems clearly that PMP in a garden house and GLP and a friend. But recently in this parliament here, especially that now the the public a look for a stringent House of Parliament. Yes, because in the last election, the Jamaican people mandated the PMP with more seats. The people that moved them up from 14 seats to 28 seats. So we are expect a stronger and better opposition. But instead, we are facing an opposition in this House of Parliament where almost everything that the Jamaica Labour Party bring to Garden House, the PMP is nodding them head to it, agreeing. And an opposition is not to be like that. An opposition not to be like that. An opposition party supposed to set, to knock down everything that the governing party put forward. But people, I don't know if this is a strategy by Mark Jefferson Golden. I don't know, but it is very uncomfortable. It is very uncomfortable that the Jamaica Labour Party can bring certain law to be motion in Garden House, and the PMP just stood there and nodding them head yes to it. We cannot understand what is going on. Is it some some collusion? Is it some collusion between the PMP and the GLP, especially now that we see that since the UE revelation, since the Auditor General bring forward the damning report, yes, since the Auditor General bring forth that damning report to the House of Parliament, we have seen where the opposition PMP, it seems like them get team. Is it right now we have a compromise opposition? Is it that we have a compromise opposition? But people, I am going to play certain utterance made by Darrell Vaz, and you, the people, can judge from that. Listen carefully. Listen carefully. because Darrell Vaz is saying something that it seems like we, the Jamaican people, have to take serious. Yes, listen to Darrell Vaz. Listen to Darrell Vaz, please. Listen to Darrell Vaz.
Western, Portland Western. Member Vaz, Minister Vaz.
Morning. Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. I rise to give my own personal tribute to Stephen Catcourt, and for those of us who knew him well, Johnny Tiger, as he called himself.
Listen carefully.
My relationship with him developed in 1976. Johnny Tiger, as he called himself. My relationship with him developed in 1976. Johnny Tiger, as he called himself. My relationship with him developed in 1976. Johnny Tiger, as he called himself. My relationship with him developed in 1976. Johnny Tiger, 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 as he called himself. My relationship with him developed in 1976 at the tender age of 13, so he was quite a few years older than I. Parents.
People, this was a tribute that Darrell Vaz was giving to the late Steve Catcourt in Garden House. And these are the things that them I use Garden House for now. Whole day yesterday, whole day yesterday, both the opposition and the PMP I use Garden House like is a for them own. The people them sit down and wait for certain matter. You know how much people for the past 3 weeks waiting on the opposition to question Christopher Tufton about Cornwall Regional Hospital. The strike 3 weeks ago when the doctors and the nurse them strike at Cornwall Regional Hospital, and both the opposition and the ruling Jamaica Labour Party are going like them take people for big head bud. Yes, but listen to Darrell Vaz. Listen, please.
Were in Parliament. My father for the first time in 76, and I think 72 or before was the late David Court. We met on occasions, despite the fact that I was younger than him. We moved in pretty much the same circles in Upper St. Andrew. But more than that, I was privileged to play tennis at Vale Royal, which had a good tennis court at the time, while David Court was Minister of Finance. And we were able to use that court because I played tennis with another former Minister of Finance when he was Minister of Finance, and that would have been the late Eric Bell of blessed memory. So you can see my ties, despite the fact that I'm on this side. They go deep. They go deep. What struck me about Johnny Tiger?
But want to listen to Darrell Vaz or Darrell Vaz. I rub it in the Jamaican people them face. It's like Darrell Vaz I say, una have headache with PMP and una know say we labor right. Yes, we labor right. Yes, we labor rights. And the PMP them a good friend.
And didn't asked
good
me
friend
if I was okay.
in a garden house.
And the most important thing is that he was not into the politics. He was into music. So despite the fact that he had a tradition in politics, music was his thing. But it goes further than that, Madam Speaker, because I knew his two brothers of blessed memory very well, Ivan and Michael. In recent years, prior to his passing, Ivan did a lot of work for me in Portland through member Julian Robinson. Met him at a USF.
You hear that? Eh? You hear that? Julian Robinson. Julian Robinson. And Darrell Vaz. A good friend. Good friend. Julian Robinson. So people, so when we see them come and a gallivant in a garden house, a PoppyShow thing, living PoppyShow, living PoppyShow, them a take we the public. Yes, yes, this opposition here, I take we the public for big head bud. Yes, because them, 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 them,
handing over, that was 2007 to 11, and Michael. In recent years, prior to his passing, Ivan did a lot of work for me in Portland through member Julian Robinson.
You hear that?
Met him at a USF.
Julian Robinson.
Handing over, that was 2007 to 11, when I was first minister. And he introduced me to him, and we hit it off. And he came to Portland and spent many months working on upliftment of the youths there, trying to guide them and to help them. That goes far and wide, Madam Speaker. But it is generational for me, because my father and his father were in Parliament, civil and friends. Myself, Johnny Tiger and his two brothers. And now, my kids, some of them went to school with some of Cat's kids who are here, Stephen, in particular, Shire. And that relationship has continued despite the fact that we came from two different sides of the life. And I think that's the most important lesson that I'm trying to leave here this evening in his memory. The fact
Darrell Vaz I try tell we the public say, when we dey out here, I kill out ourselves, setting up a blood pressure, now function right. I see people and I style them up as dirty labor right and nasty PMP. We are acting like damn fool. We are acting like damn fool. Because them people here, nah hide nothing from we. Them nah hide a thing from we. Them a give it plain and straight to we. And we not understand. We not take time for understand that when we see Darrell Vaz and people like Christopherton I behave the way all them a behave for years and years, for the past 9 years, going to 10 years now. It is something calculated. It is something calculated. It's like sometimes them just sit down and call them one another and plan out them script. Yes, it's like them sit down and call them one another and say, all right then, me and script here, and I want you to debunk it and behave away like you vex with me. You vex with what I go on. And then me, I go on like say, me I style you. Me I style you. And then we are going to expect the speaker to come in. And the speaker go come in. And disrespect the PMP. Or sometime tell Darrell Vaz to sit down. It is a Poppy show. Them plan them thing. It's a plan thing. It's a Hollywood thing a go on in a garden house. It's not real. It is a sideshow. It is a blasted sideshow. And people of Jamaica, we have to blame ourselves. We have to blame ourselves. Because we make them politicians here behave so. Because if we did rise up the right way, if I ever one day we take it upon ourselves, full some bucket, a stone, and go up a joke street, we self, me not incite no war, me not incite no war, me not incite no public mischief. But if we ourselves, the people, not take it up on ourselves and full some bucket, a big stone, and go up a joke street, and when we see them, we stone them. Yes, we stone them, we ourselves. Because if we are expect them politicians, especially now, the one them were in a garden house, no. Because nobody now tell me nothing. Nobody can tell me nothing. When Andrew Holness bring the fish back in a parliament from Portia Simpson, that wasn't a planting. That wasn't a planting. It wasn't a planting. It was an orchestrated move by the Jamaica Labour Party for Andrew Holness bring fish back, come a parliament and expose the PMP when Portia Simpson did in a government. And we the people did feel so damn bad because we are saying people have to name fish back. When you see the fish back, are just the straight bone and the head alone. Andrew Holness bring. And that to me was good opposition. But no, I mark you. Enough people are going to say, me I beat the PMP. But I'm not beating the PMP. Me just a tell the PMP, you got to be a opposition and not a Poppy show. Be a opposition. For the past 3 weeks, people sit down in a them couch. I expect Dr. Alfred Daz and Christopher Tufton for a role in a parliament. Yes, we are expect Dr. Daz and Christopher Tufton for a role in a parliament over the situation at Cornwall Regional Hospital. Yes, when the doctor them and the nurse them say them have a strike because them a walk over deceased person upon the ground, dead body upon the ground, and patient in a A&E, dead patient in a A&E, dead and can't get look after. And for the past 3 weeks, we can't see that. Eh? Instead, Christopher Tufton is on a jolly ride, going around, mending, 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 and mending. Eh? What can go so? What can go so? But I want to just listen. Listen to Darrell Vaz. Listen to Darrell Vaz, people. I want to understand where we are say right you know. Politics change in a Jamaica. Yes, politics no good again. Politics no good again for poor people again. Yes, politics become a sideshow or a PoppyShow. But listen to Darrell Vaz.
Living in his memory. The fact that we can serve our country in different dispositions, but we must always remember at the same time that it is one Jamaica and we're all Jamaicans. Just like the member, leader of the opposition, I was at that funeral at the late Valerie McNeil's, whose son is a former parliamentarian, thanks to, he's no longer in the house, but he still is a long-serving parliamentarian. His son happens to be my godson.
Yeah.
Again, just showing you how I see member Campbell looking at me, smiling.
You saw me I talk about. You hear what Darrell Vaz say? You hear what Darrell Vaz say? Him are the godfather for our next PMP member of parliament son. That is what we are trying to tell you now. It's just that we are trying to tell you now. We will stop kill out ourselves. Stop kill out ourselves over this PNP and GLP thing because it doing nothing right you know for us in Jamaica right now. Gone are the days of Michael Manley in Parliament. Gone are the days of PJ Patterson in Parliament. Gone are the days of Portia Simpson in Parliament. This Parliament here is a different kettle of fish. Different kettle of fish. Them a watch them one another back. Them after them left out of Parliament. A evening time. Them gone up a ribbies. Gone down a Gloria. Gone yam the big fish them. And gone down a ribbies. Gone drink the champagne. And a laugh half away. A laugh half away. Because them plan them thing before them go in a parliament. Plan them thing. But listen to Darrell Vaz.
I'm giving you a lesson today, son. Learn good from it. You will listen, and if you learn, it will come to your benefit. At the end of the day, Madam Speaker, just like member, leader of the opposition, he came in and I was in the left. Remember, Goldie was in the right, and he was standing up. He never sat. He was standing up and he was watching Dwight do the Dwight Richards. And I saw him and I said, I have to check Johnny Tiger when it was over. So said, so done. Came out of the church. Who was there? That usual embrace, that usual smile was right there. And as he said to you, him said to me, Don't see a man we have to link. Thankfully for me, in my recent years, he found friends in Portland at Alligator Head Foundation. And he was there quite a bit of time. As a matter of fact, probably more than me, on weekends and just chilling out. So we did get a chance to spend some good time over the last decade. But it's not something that I would say I saw every day. But that didn't have anything to do with it. He will be missed. He has done Jamaica proud, and we want to make sure, Madam Speaker and members, that his legacy lives on forever and ever. Rest well, Johnny Tiger.
People, this only a show with say when we are hustle ourselves, when we are hustle ourselves and I kill out ourselves and I say PMP this and PMP that. PMP not doing one dega thing right now. All PMP do is just in a parliament siding with the government. You see how much legislation, you see how much legislation the little drunkard Chuck Norris put through, and there's nobody to lick it down. Nobody. And now, me I hear Andrew Wheatley. Look at Andrew Wheatley. Andrew Wheatley, who in the last GLP administration, Andrew Wheatley did have to step down because the amount of Malteses were happen at Petrojam. And the PMP make Andrew Wheatley come back in a parliament and put forward motion to make laws for keep people like him. You hear where Andrew Wheatley say? People, you hear where Andrew Wheatley say? The PMP sit down there and I listen to Andrew Wheatley when Andrew Wheatley say, when election time, he make sure stress on that. He might make law that when it come on to election time, we the black of them, and the media, people like TVG and CVM have to be careful. Oh, we say certain things on social media about politicians because Andrew Wheatley try to legislate laws where when we, the people, where YouTube give it a platform, when social media is available, that's if people like CVM station, like CVM, IFM, TVG, them get buyout because when it come to election time, all of the radio station and TV station them are juggle for the advertising dollar, and them now go bring the factual truth to the people. But we the vloggers and social media, and we Andrew Wheatley, I try bring to books. Yes, that's why him say in a election time, certain people have a crawl out from under stone. And we ma talk and other like mine vloggers who will speak against nepotism. Yes, nepotism and the wanton thieving of taxpayers' dollars. That is what Andrew Wheatley are trying to do. Pass certain laws. Yes, that's why I come about data protection and data this and this and that. And that him a try do. That him a try do. For try subdue we. And the PMP are going to sit down in there. The PMP are going to sit down in a parliament and allow people like Andrew Wheatley to pass law to protect politicians. What can go so? Politicians now pass law to bring themselves to book. That what going in a Jamaica. That what going in a garden house. Collusion in a garden house. The politicians them now pass law to hold them accountable. We can send them to prison. The politicians them a make sure say them have certain laws that people like we cannot public certain things and put them name in a it. That is what I go on. And the PMP just sit down in there allowing people like Andrew Wheatley, where Andrew Wheatley was thrown away by the ruling Jamaica Labour Party because of Malteses at Petrojam. Yes, and Nessal. And now him come back now. Andrew Wheatley come back now. And I try pass law for subdue. We and social media. What can go so? Andrew Wheatley want pass law to protect politicians from the so-called slander. Cause them call it slander. Say vlogger. A slander them name. That's what them a say. All when we are taught the truth. Nothing but the truth. Them a say we are slander them. That's what them a say. So PMP sit down in there. Yes. And allow people like Andrew Wheatley to legislate laws when Andrew Wheatley is a damn criminal. Yes, Andrew Wheatley is a reshuffle criminal. Reshuffle criminal. And only hear about motion what Bobby Montague want bring. Bobby Montague want bring motion to parliament to act into law for when people have them property and hard time take them. Yes, if hard time take them and them can't pay them property tax. Bobby Montague, yes, Bobby Montague, what Bobby Montague can bring the car them for the police force all know. All know Bobby Montague can put forward the youth car them when he was Minister of Security. I know Bobby Montague and Bobby Montague want come now fi come pass law. Bobby Montague want come fi come pass law. Where all owners of property liable when them not pay them property tax. Bobby Montague want pass law. That's the government. Yes, the government can move in and confiscate the people them property. That is what Bobby Montague want pass law for. And PMP are going to sit down in there and make reshuffle criminal, reshuffle criminal, reshuffle criminal, come in a parliament and legislate law. And them now make law to send themselves a prison. People, me have ask you now. Me have ask you now today. When last a politician bring laws, and I want to screen record this. Screen record this. Yes, I am asking you to screen record this. Yes, screen record this. People of Jamaica, people of Jamaica, when last politician in a garden house bring legislation and put into law to hold themselves accountable, that's when time them thief in a government, them can't go prison. Them not come do it. Them not come do it. Every law where them pass, a law for all. We the public, and send we go prison. And make we have to pay what we not have. That is why I go on in a garden house now. That is where I go on in a garden house now. And we put a PMP with 28 politicians on the PMP side now in a garden house to take care and balance things for the Jamaican people, and them go in there. Sometime I take side with the JLP. What can go so? What can go so? What happened to a firebrand? To a firebrand person like Crawford? Warm to him. Warm to the Rasta man. Warm to the Rasta man. You fire out. Damian Crawford, are you me attack? Warm to the fire where you did have. Warm to the fire where you did have before you win your seat. And gone in a garden house now as member of parliament. Warm to that fire. Warm to that fire. Or just sit down so and make everything the Jamaica Labour Party are put into motion and a legislate law. I want to just dead it so. Dead it so. Like picnic in a garden house. I pick out on the fingernail. What you son of a now? What you son of a? What you son of a? What you son of a now? After we make sure say we double the amount. We double the amount. And on the worse, Wanna make every week, every week is a sideshow. Are you a part of the sideshow, PMP? Are you a side? Are you a part of the sideshow? Because we are wonder if it's because PMP politician is implicated in the UHII scandal. Why the PMP so easy? Why the PMP so easy for the UHII scandal? When millions of taxpayers' money gone down the drain, we are here about bad procurement at UHII. And I'll know from the Auditor General, bring it to Parliament. We don't see Christopher Tufton come to Parliament. I'll know come answer to it. What a guan. What a guan. The only thing we say is Christopher Tufton they are both all over the hospital them are just mending. And uno just there and there and make every week them come with a different sideshow. And it seems like you involved in the sideshow too, the opposition. We are look forward for Dr. Daz. We are look for Dr. Daz and Christopher Tufton come to the Jamaican people because our Dr. Daz implicated in it too. Dr. Daz is implicated also. But we have seen where Dr. Daz try clear himself. But I know we don't hear about the other politician on the PMP side, Dennis God. We don't hear what really going on. What really going on? We not see it play out in a garden house. Away now do. Hiding, hiding, hiding from the Jamaican people them. Una hide it. Una stop the hiding, you know. Because this week, this week, the Jamaican people them no need no sideshow. We no need no sideshow this coming Wednesday. We need Dr. Daz and Christopton to come to Parliament and sort it out. No, no. This coming Tuesday. I want to stop the pussyfooting around. Stop the pussyfooting around. Cause nothing but pussyfooting going around in Garden House. Piracy. Pure piracy are going in a Garden House now. Pure piracy. Pure piracy. Pure piracy are going in a Garden House. Plundering taxpayers' money. Plundering. Collusion. It seems like it's collusion going on. Right here now. Collusion going on in governance in Jamaica between both sides. Collusion. People of Jamaica. How long we are going to stand up and make them politicians here take we for fool? When them politicians here go pass law, if you can bring people like Andrew Holness, everything after go through Auditor General. From the Auditor General say, you put your hand in the kitty, that should have be enough for CTAC, and Mocha. From the Auditor General. Because sometimes the Auditor General do our investigation sometime for 2 years, 3 years. And when the Auditor General bring the finding to Parliament, as though she bring the UHII, ruckus, scandal, malteses, corruption, all of the name them when we can say. The Auditor General bring it to Parliament. So that should have been a slam dunk for Mocha and CTAC to investigate instead of going like so we are fool about integrity commission and Parliament after this and that. We don't need them report they forgot to Parliament no more than one time. The Auditor General, politician need, we the people need to bomb rush Garden House. We need to bomb rush Garden House. We need to bomb rush the Parliament and make the politician them know say it's time now. It's time now to pass law to all politicians accountable immediately when the Auditor General find any malpractice or any minister doing any corruption inside of the ministry. It's supposed to go straight. We want the politician them know. We want the politician. Delroy Chuck. You not pass no law. You not pass no good law. As a justice minister, you's pure injustice. You not pass law for whole politician accountable. Every law Chuck Norris bring to Parliament is for all poor people in a prison longer. Every law what Chuck Norris bring to Parliament is for put poor people longer behind bars. We need politicians now. We need politicians now. We are calling onto Isaac Buchanan to put in motion Isaac Buchanan. Although he's a legislator now, he's a member of Parliament. If you want we the youth them to think good, and we as Jamaican to think good about Isaac Buchanan, legislate laws for politician. When politician name call up, you see like how we everybody in a Jamaica I say, oh, Darrell Vaza get so much money and we can't send a bus, and Darrell Vaza take people money, Jamaica taxpayer money. and I get to JPS. If 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 the Auditor General find any corruption, we need the Auditor General report to go straight to Mocha. We don't want it go to no parliament. We need the politician them to pass law that when the Auditor General report come out finding politician wanting, that report supposed to go to Mocha or CTAC for immediate investigation. We don't want it go to the parliament for them can hide it and put it to file 13 until. Look at Royal Reid. Look at Royal Reid example. Look how long the people of Jamaica are wait for Royal Reid to go prison. And I know we can't say Royal Reid shackle, and gone behind bars. Look how long Royal Reid find wanting corruption in the education ministry. And I know Royal Reid can't go behind bars. What can go so? What can go so? And Mocha a lack of police. Mocha a lack of soldier. And them now put on politician. Because politician now pass the law in a garden house to send themselves a prison. Politician, wanna come for Maga down Jamaica, eh? And wanna make Jamaica can be a first world country. Politician, every day wanna just a live off of Jamaica, so not until there is law immediately legislated by politicians. We need law to be legislated by politicians. And at that we send the PMP in a garden house for we the people, we the people, we the people want the PMP to agitate for laws, agitate for laws for all politicians like Christopherton were implicated in a whole heap of scandal. And all know Jamaica can't say Christopher Tufton in a handcuff. What can go so? What can go so? What can go so? But people, when we are going to get politicians to pass the law for all politicians accountable, when will the Jamaican people say politicians are going a garden house, passing law to send themselves to prison? That's why I'm telling you, say, garden house become a PoppyShow. A PoppyShow is a political hack. Garden house is now a political hack. Pure piracy. Pure piracy. I go on in a garden house. Pure piracy. I go on in a garden house right here now. And I'm calling on comrade leader, Mark Jefferson Golding, to stand up, more strident and legislate to all politicians like Darrell Vaz and Christopher Tufton to books. Immediately. But people telling us, say, we're not going to spend long on this one here. So until, please subscribe to the channel, share this video, and leave your comment on Yardi TV